Hello, my spooky darlings, and welcome to Streams and Screams, the online show thing in which I watch a film that is currently streaming online that I liked and I tell you about it. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. In honor of Father's Day, I'm going to do a list of a couple of my favorite fathers in horror, but with a bit of a twist. So maybe favorite is the wrong word. Favorite, there's a lot of them that I have. The Devil's Candy, first and foremost. Jesse Hellman is the best. There's a lot of other ones too that I won't get into right now. But anyways, I want to talk about some more controversial horror fathers. These are fathers who would do anything for love, but they should not do any of it, really. So the first film I'm going to talk about is Don't Breathe, which is directed by Fede Alvarez, who also did the 2013 requel of Evil Dead, entry into the Evil Dead franchise. Call it what you want. I love it. But Don't Breathe is a fantastically unnerving, very tense, very, very anxiety inducing film that follows a group of a couple of young toughs, I guess, that decide to break into a house that they believe has a large amount of money squared away that they want to get access to because who wouldn't want large sums of money in this economy? But of course, the house is owned by a gentleman. They think it's going to be easy peasy because he's a blind man. However, he is also absolutely terrifying, and it's such a wild ride. There are some excellent performances in this film, particularly from Stephen Lang, who plays the blind man. They went on to make a Don't Breathe 2, which is a bit of an odd choice having him as the hero in that one because he's very, very, very bad in this movie. On that note, again, a father that is really just trying to move past the loss of his child in his own unique way, but his methods are not good. Turkey baster, terrible. So this movie is really intense. I absolutely adore it. You can watch it on Netflix. I'm going to show some trailers at the end, probably just one trailer. I will pick one. We'll decide what it is later. The next film I want to talk about is The Loved Ones, which is an Australian film directed by Sean Byrne, who also directed the film The Devil's Candy, which does have, again, one of my favorite horror fathers in there, played by Ethan Embry. Back to the point of this film. So in The Loved Ones, this is his first film. It is an Australian film. It follows a young girl who just wants to get asked out to prom by her object of affection, person of her affection, this gentleman, this kid that she has her eyes set on, I guess. Her father is very, 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 very dedicated to her and will do anything and everything to make her wildest dreams come true, including kidnapping and torturing a poor teenage boy who does not deserve this. It is kind of heavy on the torture elements, I will say. However, they're not gratuitous. I feel like it is done in a way that if you are cool with that type of thing, you won't have issue. Fantastic performances again throughout this film. Robin McLeavy, who plays Lola or Princess in this film, is absolutely next level horrifying, and she's so good in this. Anyways, you can rent this film on Apple TV or Amazon or I believe YouTube. So kind of streaming or buy it. I always recommend buying films. If you can get physical media, please do. And if you can't, support it in any way you can. The third film I want to talk about today in my list of controversial horror fathers is a little film called Old Boy, because ain't I a stinker. So if you're not familiar with Old Boy, it is a Korean feature. I am talking about the original by Park Chan-wook, not the American remake directed by Spike Lee that has an amazing cast, by the way, but I refuse to watch it regardless because I have a very personal, deep-seated thing about American remakes of foreign horror films that I absolutely adore, so I won't watch it. But that's beside the point. With Old Boy, it is an incredibly violent and tense and difficult to watch at times vengeance film with a hell of a performance from Min-sik Choi, who is adore in I Saw the Devil as well, which is my favorite film of all time. So always happy to see him in things. He is a legend in Korean cinema. But this is definitely not a film for everyone. It's not safe for families. I will say that immediately. I'm not going to say too much about the film because there's so many reveals if I talk too much about it. Old Boy is a film about a man who has been held captive for 15 years, during which he is being framed for his wife's murder, and he has a young daughter that just disappears. He has no idea what happens to her. So, held captive for 15 years, finally finds himself free and goes on a vengeance spree to try and find why he's there, who put him there, and just do everything he can to make them suffer. It's challenging, but it is an absolutely brilliant film. A phenomenal vengeance film, has some incredible action to it. There is one single take fight scene through a hallway with just a hammer and like 40 guys attacking him. It is part of a trilogy by Park Chan-wook, the Vengeance trilogy, which also features Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Lady Vengeance. Park Chan-wook also made a film called The Handmaiden that is so wonderful. He loves kind of having these very difficult relationship balances in his films. So you can stream Old Boy on Crave if you are curious about it. Again, very much warning on this film that it's not going to be for everyone. And again, not at all safe for families to watch. At all. So yeah, that is my list of controversial horror fathers that, maybe they're not getting a card on Father's Day. Kind of terrible. Normally, I would include a film to use as a double feature with this, but I have given you 3 this time. So just watch the 3 of them together and enjoy the really horrible parenting of these 3 films. Oh man. Here's a trailer. Let's make it a trailer for The Loved Ones. So enjoy.
You coming to the prom?
Yeah, I'm going with Holly. Come on.
Yes! She said yes!
Wow, you look wicked. Let me get the door, my lady.
Pretty as a picture.
Will you go to the dance with me?
Sorry, Lola. I'm going with Holly. Guess who asked me to the dance?
Hey.
Hi, this is Brent. Leave a message.
Brent's done this before. He's always turned up.
Lola.
What are you looking at?
Say happy.
Happy. Suck it. Show me! When I find my prince, this is the song we're gonna dance to. And there's only one way to find out if it's you.
Boys shouldn't hit girls.
I'm going to stab Holly in the heart, just like you did to me.